Well, good afternoon, everybody. Hope that you've had a good day. And matter of fact, I should say good night, everybody. It's pretty late, and we've been busy today, and I have failed to get this out sooner than now, but better late than never. So I had a thought, and I was doing some personal study and reading, and come across a verse that was very peculiar to me, and it interested me. It's in Psalms chapter number 96. The psalm starts out, says, "Oh, sing unto the Lord a new song, sing unto the Lord all the earth. Sing unto the Lord, bless his name, and show forth his salvation from day to day." And he says, "Declare his glory among the heathen, his wonders among all the people." And goes on down to verse number 7. Here's where I want to talk about it. He says, "Give unto the Lord, O ye kindreds of all of the people, give unto the Lord glory and strength." And I read that verse and I thought, how in the world am I to give God anything? And how is it the God that owns it all and owns the cattle of 1,000 hills? He's the creator of all living. How could I give him anything? And so the psalmist says, "Give unto the Lord glory and strength." So I was studying those two words, glory and strength, and as to what they meant, and what can we give God? What can I do for God? And what does God expect me to do for him? Or what does he need for me or need for you to do for him? What can you give God? What can you give someone who owns it all? And so these two words, glory and strength. Number one, glory is, we understand glory to be honor. That's the one thing that you have that God wants you to give him, is the glory. And that's where God resides, and that's where his presence is at. You start giving God the glory in your life, God will always show up. The second thing is to give God strength. And how are we to give God strength? And when I first looked at it, I thought, he's an all-powerful God. Well, it doesn't say give him power, because he has that. Give him strength. What does that mean? It is we're to make him a big deal. And we are to make a big deal of him and make a big deal. Can we say it like this? And I'll sum it all up like this in this one psalm. God is a real big deal. And you ought to make a big deal out of him in your life. Make a big deal in front of folks. Tell everybody how good God is, what God's done. Make a big deal out of him and give him the glory. I mean, set him up on a pedestal, give him honor, and make him, that word glory, it has to do with a weighty matter. Give God a lot of clout, a lot of weight. Make a big deal out of God, because he sure is a big deal.